In this lecture, we'll declare the ICO state variables and the constructor. In a previous section, we've created an ERC20 token, the Cryptos token. There are more approaches, but a good approach is to derive the ICO contract from the ERC token contract. So, contract Cryptos ICO is Cryptos token. We said that our ICO will have an admin. The admin could be the same address as the token founder or another address. So let's declare an address named admin. Then, when somebody sends Ether to this ICO contract, that account will receive in return a number of cryptos, and the Ethereum sent will be further sent to another externally owned account. So there will be another address, an externally owned address, where the Ether sent to this ICO will be deposited. So address, public, deposit. This address should be in control of the admin, and the admin can change this deposit address. We said that our token price in Way is 1 CRPT equals 0.001 Ether, or 1 Ether equals 1000 cryptos. We declare another variable of type uint, token price, equals to the price of our token in Way. So here, let's see how many ways are in 0.001 Ether. So 0.001, this value. I copy paste this value to my contract. There will be a hard cap. A hard cap is the maximum amount of Ether accepted by this contract. So uint public hard cap equals to 300 Ether. Okay, this is the value in Way. Then we need another variable that will be used for the total amount of Way this ICO received. So an uint variable of type public raised amount. Okay, let's see now what variable we need for ICO timing. We have a start time and an end time. So let's declare an uint variable named sales start. This variable could be set in the constructor, or we could initialize this variable at this moment. It's not mandatory that the ICO starts when the contract is deployed. We can deploy the contract, let's say, at this moment, and the ICO starts in 3 days. For our example, we initialize the sales start with now being an alias to block.timestamp. When we test the contract, we don't want to wait for the ICO to start. And another public variable, let's say sales end. Now plus, and now we add the numbers of seconds. Let's suppose we want our ICO to be in the running state for 1 week. So here I'll add the number of seconds in a week, and we have this value. Okay, here we have sales end. There was a typo. Many ICOs freeze the tokens for a specified amount of time. This is because early investors could dump the tokens on the market, and this way their price will decrease. So our ICO will freeze the tokens for an amount of time. Let's declare another variable of type uint and public. Let's say coin trade start equals to sales end. And now, if we want our tokens to be transferable when the sales ends, we don't add any other value to the sales end. But if we want, for example, our tokens to be transferable after 1 week, I simply add here the number of seconds in a week. So something like this. Then we said that the maximum investment of an address is 5 Ether. So uint public max investment equals to, and now 5 Ethers in way. Copy and paste here. And uint minimum investment, mine investment equals to, and we said 0.001 Ether. And it means this value in way. Then we declare an enum variable named state with the following values: before start, running, after end, and halted. These are our ICO states. And this time I only introduced a type of variable. I didn't create a variable. Now I create a state variable. So state public ICO state. Many functions can be called only by the admin. So I'll create a function modifier named only admin. I'll use this function modifier when calling different functions. We'll see later. And here require msg.sender is equal to admin. You can recap about function modifiers in a previous lecture. Now it's time for the constructor. And now we can use an argument for the deposit address, so underline deposit public, and inside the constructor we initialize the deposit address with the underline deposit constructor argument. So deposit equals to underline deposit. This is the address where the Ether will be transferred. Then admin equals msg.sender. This is the account that deploys the ICO contract. It could be any Ethereum address. And ICO state equals state dot before start. So the ICO will start after the deployment. We deploy the ICO contract, and after an amount of time the ICO starts. Okay, these are our state variables and the constructor. In the next lecture we'll add many other features. See you soon.